It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk. This is episode 144. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, Noelle Herzog.
Hi, hello.
Hi. So last week I said it was episode 142 and I lied because it was also 143.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sorry I lied to you guys.
I'm sure that everyone cares like a lot.
I know. I was getting a lot of hate mail from it.
Hate mail, trolling.
They were like, Tracey, do you even know how to count?
No, you don't.
And I was like, obviously not. If you saw that I cannot count, actually, I proved to you guys that I cannot. Just kidding. I love you all. We're here to talk about The Other Way, season 3, episode 9. But before we get into the meat,
yes,
get into our meat at patreon.com/trash talk podcast and get a bajillion of our bonus episodes. We have so much fun over there. We have a podcast called BS where we just like
BS.
Yeah, we do it. A lot of fun. And also, if you guys haven't checked out our new podcast, Catfish Trash Talk,
Like, what are you doing with your
what are you
life?
doing? Because we have so much fun on there.
This past episode, we were like LOLing the whole time.
Yeah, but see, you forget because every week we do that.
I know, it's true. And then it's like fresh in my mind, like, what a fun episode. But it's like, I say that every episode.
Yes, because
Yeah.
what happens is every single podcast that I do, as soon as I finish, I delete it from my head.
From your head. Yeah, you have to.
I have to. I have too many hours of podcasting.
No, I know. Tracy, imagine we had to keep all those hours.
In my head? No, I would have to
Yeah.
get a bigger head.
No, I would need more
RAM.
memory. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of a bigger head, who
Yeah.
wants to jump right in the pool?
I'm ready to jump into the meat, the dump,
Okay.
if you will.
Speaking of the meat, so Corey and Evelyn, we open up. Corey is making meatballs question mark meatloaf question mark,
And he keeps portioning it. Okay, one for me. Yeah. Okay, one for me. One for me. It's like,
Okay.
how many ones do you need?
What are you putting? And then it's like I'm making hamburgers.
Right, for your romantic date.
What are you putting in them? Mustard
Mustard.
and garlic.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Here's the thing, right? Like, I don't hate Evelyn. I very much don't like Corey.
I don't like either of them like pretty equally. I'll tell you that.
Really?
Yeah, he got his own place for a few weeks and he's making these hamburgers and she comes over and she dodges his kiss hello. I loved it.
Oh, but that's what I mean. Like, I see a side of her that I like.
Yes. Well, he's
Mhm.
burning the burgers and
Mhm.
she's like, I miss him, but I'm angry at him.
I can't believe she misses him. Like, what is it that you miss exactly? Someone to pay for everything.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure. He is such a wimp though.
But that's what I mean. How do you respect someone like him?
She doesn't.
But also, I think he's low key an asshole. He knows what he's doing. He plays games.
Yes, he acts like,
Yeah.
how would I know? I'm Mormon. I'm from
Uh-huh.
Washington.
You know,
I live in a compound.
he was online talking mad shit about that girl, Jenny. Like,
Mhm.
oh, I never even liked her. Why would I ever be with her? And it's like, you're being
Hello.
really mean.
Jenny was
You're
very
saying-
nice to you.
But that's what I mean. Like, and after that, I was like, oh, you're one of those guys. Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So he's burning the burgers. It's like you had one job, Corey,
To make meatballs.
to make meatballs, meatloaf, hamburgers. And what is the temperature? Are you well doning these hamburgers?
He is.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
He has 2 beds. And she's like, oh, why do you have 2 beds? And I'm going to tell you why he has 2 beds. Because this is an Airbnb.
I was going to say, because the place came with it.
What do you think? He went furniture shopping? You think he went to Bob's Furniture in Ecuador?
Right. Uh-huh. That's where he went, Bob's.
Come on. Why does
What?
every bed
Yeah.
in every country
Yeah.
look like it's just a brick?
Because I think it's the bedding isn't fluffy.
But nothing's fluffy. Like it looks like a square brick. It looks like it's made of cement, every bed.
What I like about this particular room, because
Mhm.
apparently it's just rooms that they live in and everything else is outside.
Yeah.
It's very airy. It looks like right on the water. You
Mhm.
probably get like so much air in there.
Okay, good.
I don't know. It looks
I'm gonna
nice.
put you there. You can do that.
Okay.
She said that she doesn't trust him So they're going to go to therapy together, and she wants him to get help for his lying problem. Very funny.
Okay, right. But then it's like, oh, so maybe you're also a liar. Like besides the Jenny thing,
No, he is a liar.
like pathological.
Yeah, I think he's a liar.
Yeah, I don't like him.
So they do some outdoor therapy on their volleyball square.
I do like her yellow shirt. Very good look. I like a high neck.
And she says, so the therapist is like, okay, so you guys are here to repair your relationship. And she goes, no. I'm here so we can get divorced.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But then she loses me.
Why? Because she calls her a whore.
Yeah, she calls Jenny a whore. And it's like, hey, Evelyn. Evelyn, I can't wait until you watch the scene where Jenny's like, and then I found out he was married. And then I found out that there was another person involved. And I said, I will not be involved because I will not hurt someone else's feelings.
Mm-hmm. Right. And it's like so many women make the mistake of blaming the other woman, but it's like 95% of the time, the other woman doesn't know.
They don't even know. Mm-hmm. She said that she doesn't forgive.
Okay. Then break up with him.
Right. And then she cries, but she wants you to know that she cries because she's upset, not because she's sad.
Okay, but it's like I feel like she's full of it too. Like I think she loves him.
Right, but upset and sad are the same thing.
Right. Well, that's true. I guess. I don't know. I could be upset mad and not upset sad.
But that's mad and sad.
Interesting.
All right, let's see.
Mad and sad combo.
Okay. Upset. To make someone unhappy, disappointed, or worried.
Worried.
A state of being unhappy, disappointed, or worried. Unhappy, disappointed, or worried. So that's upset. And then sad. Let's see. Sad is not as easy to get the definition right away.
Yeah. I don't know. I would never think upset would be worried.
Feeling or showing sorrow, unhappy. Right. Unhappy.
Yeah. Sorrow. That's a good one.
Yeah.
What does he say for getting Sarah Marshall? The sorrow suckers.
Yes.
I like that.
So I don't know. I'm not really positive what I think she's saying that she's mad and not sad. I think that's what she means.
I just don't see the point of this. I think she's been checked out for ages.
Yeah. Just break up with him. So she got hit by a drunk driver and he did not help at all.
That would have been he's showing you his true colors.
But then just break up with him.
Some women can't.
Okay.
They just can't. Just like Alina and Steven. Just like Victor and Ellie, you know?
Her eyes are bright red in this confessional. I've never seen something like this. I'm like, is this like how many days has she been crying?
Many days. She has
35.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, listen, I know that you were with a girl because you were posting on your friend was posting on his Instagram stories and I saw it. And that's when you met Jenny. I heard her in the background. And he's like, I apologize because yes, I'm sorry. And I'm going to do better.
He says things like even on social media now that he thinks he's supposed to say. He's like, I'm not going to give up every day for the rest of my life. And it's like, shut up.
Give up.
Yeah. Give up. Bye.
Give up. And she's just glad that he admitted things. And I'm like, oh, I know that feeling. That's so amazing.
That is a good feeling.
Like, I don't even care what you did.
Right.
But the fact that you can't admit it, like I will torture you until the day you die.
Yeah, that's your speed.
Mm-hmm. That's who I am.
Yeah.
That's who I am. This is not going to have a happy ending, but this holiday season, I want to give a gift to my loved ones that makes them feel special and unique, just like the relationship that we share. That's why I'm giving everyone I care about Storyworth. Storyworth is an online service that helps you and your loved ones preserve precious memories and stories for years to come. It's a thoughtful and meaningful gift that connects you with those who matter most. Every week, Storyworth emails your relative or friend a thought-provoking question of your choice from their vast pool of possible options. Each unique prompt asks questions you've never thought to ask, like what's the bravest thing you've ever done in your life? Or if you could see into the future, what would you want to find out? Then after a year, Storyworth will compile all your stories, including photos, in a beautiful keepsake book that you'll be able to share and revisit for generations to come. Reading the weekly stories helps connect you with loved ones, no matter how near or far apart you are. I've given it to every single one of my family members. You've given it to every single one of your family members.
Literally everyone in my family.
I know. And I love, my aunt's been like very active on it and she's such a great writer. And I've been reading her stories and it's like, it's just so nice that this is actually like, she's writing a book.
Right. And you get to keep it forever.
I know. I'm so excited. With Storyworth, I'm giving those I love most a thoughtful, personal gift from the heart and preserving their memories and stories for years to come. Go to storyworth.com/90dayfiance and save $10 on your first purchase. That's storyworth.com/90dayfiance to save $10 on your first purchase. And the best part about Storyworth is that you're not giving a gift to someone that like they need to put somewhere or throw away.
Right. And it's like that they don't know what to do with.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of not knowing what to do, let's talk about Steven and Alina.
Very checked out of this relationship is what I am.
Me too. She's having a very hard time with her hair.
Okay, you are right though, because now every time I see her, I'm like BioSilk, BioSilk,
K-Pack,
deep conditioner, K-Pack,
Olaplex.
Yes, anything.
Her mom is going back to Russia and he's going to bring some snacks with him. He's eating cookies in the car, asking everyone if they want some, asking the driver if they want. He is so annoying.
Here's the thing. Like, I like a snack. I have never eaten a snack like that in my life. Why is he so obnoxious?
He's obnoxious. And her mom said he's like a child. He has his mask down.
He wants attention.
He's so gross.
Yeah, he is.
And then he asked for her mom's forgiveness. And her mom's like, listen, my daughter's in denial and this won't last.
You know, I like that her mother has that confidence though. Like, I'm not even going to worry because I know it's not going to last.
Right. Then they're at the airport and he asks for a group hug and then he makes another noise.
Yeah, he's gross.
Alina's crying when her mom leaves. And then they go to the Turkish bathhouse,
which looks fun. You know, where I used to live in Brooklyn, they were everywhere over there. And
yeah, the Russian bathhouses.
Yeah, they always looked fun. I've never done it.
There's a lot of them in the East Village as well. It is really hot in there. He wants some cold water. And he said that he needs to do better and apologize. She looks just so annoyed.
Right. So it's like, why did you stay too?
Right. So then he pours some water on her and she just like gives him like
she
a dirty,
doesn't
like
even flinch.
I know. But then he does something else. He puts this all on her. And he's like, you know,
he always does.
I'm trying to do something and you're stonewalling me.
And it's like, yeah, well, she does hate you though. And also you are manipulative.
So she asked if he deleted the social media and he didn't follow through. And he's like, listen, I regret saying anything because I'm not going to delete it. That's how I communicate with my friends and my family.
Right. So you aren't going to delete it.
No.
Then you know what? Block her. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Do some pretend.
Yeah.
Pretend. So now the producers ask her in the confessional if she would say yes to a proposal. And she gets so giddy.
Okay, but what's wrong with her?
Steven proposing to me? Would I marry him? Little old me getting married to a big, strong man?
A strapping young man. What's wrong with her? A thing.
There's a thing wrong with her. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the thing is, she's not getting anything out of marrying him.
No.
So why is she doing this?
She wants a boyfriend. She wants a husband. I don't know.
I'll find her way better. I have so many friends that are better.
Anyone.
Yes.
He still hasn't deleted his social media. And now we find out a little bit more about what happened with Masha.
It's like, I keep forgetting that even happened because nothing happened. Really.
Still nothing happened though.
Yeah.
Why? Can you imagine like if Masha was really going for it? Like go all in. Don't have anything that's a gray area.
She's not a sexy decoy.
She's not a sexy decoy. She's a stranger internet bot.
She's like a warm friend.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Yeah.
So
she's nothing.
Apparently he said to her, she said something about like, how is it in the summer? And he said, in the winter. And he said, why wait until winter? Grab your suit. Wink. Huh? Where is she visiting them too? In Turkey?
Right. I don't know. But also like, I feel like it's so innocent. Like that would not piss me off. They'd be like, you're a loser.
But why couldn't she nail him on something?
Right. Well, that's the thing. It's almost like she doesn't know how to either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Alina dresses business casual for this next scene.
She does like a business but she's newer to the business casual.
She's newer to the business casual, but everyone that's Eastern European loves a good business casual.
Like Varia.
Yes. He said he needs some time to delete his social media.
But he needs time for everything.
But now he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, he never wanted to do it. He just said it to shut her up.
Right. But now she confronts him about Masha, but she tells him in the same sentence. She's like, did you talk to that girl that was my friend?
She's so dumb. Like you didn't even wait.
Alina,
Yeah, she doesn't play the game.
let him lie to you.
It's clear she has no not
Experience
history,
outside?
experience dating. Yeah, outside or dating or anything.
Yeah.
The worst she's ever done is drink coffee, apparently.
I know.
You know?
So he spins it and he's like, oh, you set me up for failure?
Yeah, you suck. He sucks.
And she tells him delete social media right now. And he's like, well, I can't because I have to save all my photos.
And also, you know, this service here.
He's like, and then I have to use the
Service.
Wi-Fi in the park?
Oh, typical MAN.
I wish that Alina would take a little bit better care of her hair, but there's no one size fits all solution when it comes to hair care. A product that works wonders for curls might make straight hair limp and greasy.
That's true.
Noelle, I have straight hair. You have curly hair.
Yes.
We need totally different things for our hair.
Yes.
Thanks to my personalized Prose routine, I can honestly say I've never been more in love with my hair. Prose makes custom hair care that's effective because it's personal, using natural ingredients with proven results. Prose customizes every product in your routine, from shampoo to supplements. First, you take the quiz. They ask about you as a person with in-depth consultation. And they ask me really unexpected things like where do I live?
Right. Like my age.
Then they analyze all our answers. They determine what unique blend of ingredients should be in every product of our custom routine. And they got everything covered.
Yes.
If you're not 100% positive Prose is the best hair care you've had, they will take the products back, no questions asked. Prose is the healthy hair regimen with your name all over it. Take your free in-depth hair consultation and get 15% off your first order today. Go to prose.com/trash talk. That's PROSE.com/trash talk for your free in-depth hair consultation and 15% off.
Awesome.
Well, Ariella's in New Jersey.
Ariella doesn't want to leave Jersey.
All right. Well, she's in Jersey for a few weeks, and then she
Right.
also has to wait another month for Avi's surgery.
You know, I don't know what's wrong with me. I didn't even think to myself, like, why isn't she scheduling the surgery before she leaves? I didn't even think about that. And then everybody keeps posting that in the group. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, listen, maybe she couldn't because maybe she had
She
to
has
see
to
the
be
doctor
checked
first.
out. Right.
But like, I would have tried to get the ball rolling a little bit.
I mean, your parents, I think, could have
Right.
helped you out in that department.
Your dad could probably do the surgery.
Yes.
Have your
I
mom be the
guess.
nurse.
Yeah. Why not? You can do it at home.
What is your problem, guys? So she's calling Binyam, but his phone is off and they're fighting and he
Right.
goes out all the time. And that's why she's mad that he goes out.
She's looking for a reason to be mad.
Right. But you see her text to him and she shows the camera, but she
Yes.
deleted everything before that.
I know. It's like, oh, you shady girl.
She's shady, but you know what? He's shady too because he will not be honest with her.
Well, he beats around the bush, but I think it's more that he's upset and he's trying to be spiteful. Like,
Yes.
good, let her wonder what I'm
Right.
doing.
But
Yeah.
he's like, oh yeah, no, I had to. It's
I
my
was in
phone.
a basement.
I was in a basement. But then he's like, oh, I put it on airplane mode because I was in the basement. And then
Right.
he's like, no, I shut it off because you annoyed me.
Right.
So which one is it?
It's all of them.
She's mad that he's hanging out with his friends. And, then they talk about how the baby has to have the surgery.
Right.
I think when she scheduled the surgery, right? I think she was like, okay, Avi, one for you.
One
for me.
Yeah.
One for you. 5 for me.
She's lumpy.
1 for you. 7 for me.
Right. 17 for me.
Baby can get his surgery when mommy gets new face.
Oh, okay.
I can't believe it. Because it's not like,
Tracey.
oh, she got some fillers in her lips. It's not like, oh, she got some Botox. It's like, you got a face transplant.
She got a faceotomy. You're right. That's exactly what you called it. And
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, that's what happened. So Binyam doesn't know when they'll come back. And he's out every
Right.
night with his friends. Does he maybe work?
No.
Okay, cool.
The problem here, she's probably still funding the house, everything. The problem is that, and I understand this, she has all the control.
Yeah, she has all the power
right now. So it's like, yeah, of course. I'm sure he's like being spiteful to her. Like, oh, you don't get to know where I am. You kind of just disappeared to America with my kid. You took my number one fear.
Sure.
And made it come
but
true.
At the same time, you're really not making her want to come back.
You would think that he would help his case though by like kicking her ass. I know.
He doesn't. So they have an outside religious ceremony. This is Mezcal. It's a holiday where they have a bonfire on the day that Jesus's cross was discovered.
Looks fun.
It looks fun. I just want to know.
Yeah.
How do we know it was his?
I know. I don't know. I don't know, but I like it. I just like the celebration.
I do too. But let me tell you, religion, there's a lot of holes in these stories.
You think? I remember just being in school. Like, what are you people
what
talking
do you mean?
about?
What do you mean? Why do you have the Pope's finger in a jar
at
this cathedral? And they're like, no, it's called a relic. You're like, no, that is a finger.
That's a finger. Yeah.
They're like, it's super powered.
Yeah, I don't know, Tracey. I just remember like always questioning this my whole life. And I hate that I question it because I almost wish I could be a blind believer and I can't.
I know, but you know, it's so funny. It's like, Scientology, Mormonism, like all these things, they're based on aliens. And it's like, I mean, I think we might be based on ghosts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we're based on air.
Zombies.
We don't even know. Right. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's weird.
My mom's probably really mad at me right now.
I know. I have to tell you, I was just thinking that.
So they also have another celebration at home. So they have a private bonfire.
He's just hanging out with the guys. It reminded me of Michael and the Goofballs.
Okay.
Right?
Same.
Yeah.
I was so like,
funny.
Ooh, they're going to talk smack about her. He's going to get in so much trouble. Ariella's going to throw a drink at them. She's going to be like, I'm done. She's
going to smoke a cigarette about it.
Yes. So he went out on New Year's Eve with friends and she was mad about that. But his friends are like, listen, she's too controlling. She's very difficult. And he's saying that she's very jealous. But then he's like, and I'm scared she won't come back.
Right. I know. It's like he's not doing anything to help because if I was her and I was looking for any excuse not to come back, this would be perfect. Like,
yeah, I'd be like, you're crazy.
Okay. Yep. I don't like you.
Yeah. You go out all the time.
You suck.
We get to talk about my favorite couple this week.
Jenny and Simi.
Okay. So amazing. But before we get into that, so they're cooking dinner together. And you know what I think would solve all these problems?
HelloFresh.
Oh my God.
Yes.
With HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-measured, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. You skip the trips to the grocery store and you can count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Noelle.
Yeah.
They are cooking together in the kitchen. If they had HelloFresh, they could be making an amazing fall recipe.
And they could be doing it together, bonding, getting along
with less stress because as fall transitions to winter, there's nothing better than cozying up with a comforting home cooked meal. Recipes like chicken ramen, turkey ragu gnocchi, they make a no-brainer to skip on paying for takeout. And this isn't just meals. Their marketplace features a variety of add-ons for breakfast, desserts, seasonal snacks like Pillsbury pumpkin cookie dough. You cannot beat the value. Even at full price, it's over 30% cheaper than grocery stores. And with this holiday deal, it's time to try for even less.
Yes.
I am so excited.
Oh, I'm so excited.
For some pan stuffing, some cranberry chicken. I love all of their seasonal recipes.
Tracey, the fry seasoning. I'm never going to get over
their
it.
seasoning packets are delicious.
Yes.
Go to HelloFresh.com/90day14 and use code 90day14 for up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts.
What?
Yes. HelloFresh.com/90day14 code 90day14.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is going to be crazy. But guess what? They did not get HelloFresh. And we see the B-roll as we go into it, and it's more flatbread.
There's a lot of flatbread happening.
Jenny is struggling with the pressure cooker.
Okay, but what is she doing with that top?
I don't know.
It's like an infomercial.
Yes.
It's like trying to get the top on.
Could you never cut a vegetable and then you see someone like cutting their whole hand off?
Cutting the Pope's thumb off.
Yeah. They're like, we need to put this in a cathedral immediately. Get a jar. Someone get a jar. This is a magic thumb.
Very funny.
Do you think that Pope John Paul was why they invented like like the slap chop?
Yeah, that's exactly what I think.
It's so funny.
Oh, man.
I just said that out loud, and then I'm thinking people in the group are always like, I love when Tracey says, "Do you think?" and then insert joke here. And then I was like, that's exactly what I think.
I like when people are like, they like when you say, "Thanks so much."
Like
and now
when you say
because of
something
you,
bad,
I say it all the time.
like when you say something not nice about me.
And you're like, "Oh, thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So now I say it all the time.
Appreciate it. If you guys want to a little bit more of that, go over to our Facebook group, 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk Podcast on Facebook. We have a good time.
Oh, it's so fun.
Yeah, we have a very good time there. So now Jenny needs a better attitude. I'm sorry. I don't like Sumi's mom. Like, she's mean all the way, but like Jenny's also like a snot.
Okay, she's being a nasty little baby.
She is. And Jenny doesn't speak Hindi and his mom doesn't speak English. And Sumi's like, that's the best part about this.
I mean, he's not wrong though.
But they were friends for years. How did they communicate?
Right. Okay, so that's what I was wondering. Like, did Sumi just translate for them all the time? I don't know. There's no way Jenny can't speak any Hindi.
Okay. How many years do you live in a country?
Right.
And not speak one word of their language?
Not speak one lick of it.
Not a lick.
Yeah. Nothing. Not a nibble. Nothing.
His mom is showing her how to knead. And she's like, oh, no.
Very wrong. Very bad.
She said that Jenny's useless. And Sumi's mom's really getting a kick out of this. And I'm laughing as well.
But here's the thing. She's saying mean things and laughing and smiling.
And Jenny's speaking to her with the craziest accent.
Okay, but why is she doing this?
Maybe she'll understand better.
She's such a dope. She is.
So Jenny's like, oh, his mom was so nice. Then they served dinner on the couch.
Potato curry. Delicious.
On the couch.
Yeah, I probably don't have a dining room.
So his mom said that she didn't show any interest in cooking. She wouldn't fry. She said, no, that's not for me. Like, Jenny, what are you doing? Play the game.
I know. Okay. So that's what I was thinking the whole time. Like, this is what you wanted. Just play the game and they'll leave you alone.
Grow up.
Yeah, she can't. She's a baby.
She is. Jenny said that she does everything for the house. She's not the greatest cook, but she cleans. She dusts. She mops.
Sure. You actually
the lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Yes. You have proved this to be false, Jenny.
That is hard false. She's not a great host. And that's another thing that they're like, when people come into your house, like, this is cultural.
Okay. Real quick. I used to be a health aide. And the woman that I worked alongside of was from India. And anytime I would just like go, it was from my landlord. And anytime I would just go downstairs just to like do my laundry, like on my day off, she would always make me sit down and have tea and water and always offer me something. And because that was her culturally, even though I live upstairs and I was just coming downstairs, she's like, Noelle, sit down and have tea.
Yes.
Like, yes, it's so true.
Okay. So it's like, that's their culture.
Yes.
Think about maybe just like,
respecting
compromising
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how hard is it to offer someone something when they come into your house?
But here's the thing.
You're trying to impress them.
Our culture, someone walks into my house, the first thing is like, do you want something? Just be a person.
She's not.
Yeah. It's weird.
And it's like, Jenny, where are you from? You're from Palm Springs.
But that's what I mean.
Do they not do that in Palm Springs?
They don't drink water in Palm Springs, Jenny?
No. They're like cacti in the desert.
Oh, it's so ridiculous.
So now his family is playing a game and they're telling her, like, listen, it's not that we have a problem with her. It's that everyone's going to make fun of her and she has to be able to take it. They're like, do you like when people make fun of you to your face and scream at you? And she's like, no, I won't be able to. And then his mom says, quote, what an old hag she is. To me, grandmother. Okay, but maybe don't say the word in English.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh, you can figure out how to say it in another language.
She's like, whatever. And then she's like, grandmother. And Jenny's like, hey.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, come on. She's like, I understood that word.
Yeah, because it's an English word and it means you. His mom is trying to help them keep a cleaner house, but really his mom needs to wash both of their hair.
Okay, but why are they so gross? Like,
They're
why
so
is
gross.
everyone so gross?
She wipes her nose with a tissue, puts it on her plate, and his mom is like, throw out the tissues. This is disgusting. Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with Indian culture. That has to do with being gross.
Yeah. Agree. Like, I like that she was like, we would throw out that plate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess what?
Same.
Me too. Yeah.
It's the same. Thank
I
you.
loved this.
And this is where we see the beginning of Heronies.
The beginning of what?
Heronies. That's what Roger calls the coronavirus.
Oh, I'm like, the beginning of
Yeah.
what?
He's like, they have the Ronies.
Yeah, that's right.
So she's really mad. And the kitchen is still disgusting.
Okay, so now, first of all, there's too much stuff in there, and I get it because I have a small kitchen. Their kitchen is much bigger than mine, but like, figure out a place to keep the stuff. Please mop with like some Fabuloso. Mop with something.
Okay. Hold on one second. Let me just get some Fabuloso.
Anything, water.
Yeah, go to the bodega. What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
So she wants mutual respect, but they're like, again, listen, it's not that we don't respect you. Like, we like you, but the people are going to make fun of you like really, really bad.
But I love that they played this game suddenly like, no, Jenny, we've always liked you.
Oh, no, it's not
us.
you. It's not. It's every other person in the world.
Yeah, it's everyone. You know, we are the mayor and mayoress.
Yes.
Mayor.
I love that. I want to be the mayoress one day.
Right? I love the mayoress.
Move on, Jenny.
Jenny. Okay, so here's the thing. And I said this last week. Something has changed into me, and I don't know what it is.
I'm going to tell you what it is. If you live in squalor for long enough, you want your mom.
Right. Like, I think that he's starting to not want to be with Jenny anymore.
He's hungry.
Not only is he hungry, he smells. And I think that he doesn't want to be with Jenny
He's
anymore.
like, Mom, look at my hair.
Mom, help. She gave me a comb over. She gave me a Karen.
Give me a bang.
One bang.
I have an angled haircut from MySpace circa 2002. Please help me. Please help me. Please help me.
He looks like Kate Gosling.
I keep listening to My Chemical Romance. Mommy, come back.
Yeah.
So then he reveals that he wants to live together with his parents. And he is saying a lot of things that Jenny wants to hear, though. Because she's like, because he's like, she says to him, like, I thought you liked our lifestyle. He's like, I do like our lifestyle. I love it so much. But like, you know, Indian culture means that we have to live here. And this is like the first she's hearing of it.
Yes. I would feel so betrayed if I was her. Like, why wouldn't you tell me this not in front of your parents?
Noelle, they're only there for the weekend. Why are we making such a big deal?
I know. It's like you seem to forget. I guess because she said it was like a trial of them living together.
Yeah, it's called a weekend.
Yeah.
So his mom is playing all the way dumb. She's like, I have no clue what's going on. I was so nice to that old hag.
Or so nice to grandma.
she's like, I respect my elders. And even her husband is not buying this. He just doesn't say anything.
No, but he like smirks all the time. It's very funny.
But now she's in the kitchen. There's still garbage all over the floor.
I know. It's gross.
Oh my God. So he didn't tell her that he wanted to live with his parents because he didn't want to upset her.
Okay.
He goes, I didn't want to make you depressed.
What man has not told me something because he didn't want to quote unquote upset me?
Yeah,
every man I've ever met in my life. Right. Irrational, crazy. Jenny, go home. This is me
home, Jenny.
giving you a sign. This is your sign. Go home.
Go home.
Yeah.
Jenny, go home.
Go home, Jenny.
Go home. Armando and Kenny. Jenny.
Kenny.
Kenny calls his daughters. His whole family's coming for the wedding, but that's not enough. So he's talking to Madison and Cassidy, and Madison got a new job. And then they talk about Cooper, and he starts crying.
Yeah.
Because he's 5 now. He was 3 when he left.
Right.
And then Kenny starts crying because Cassidy is pregnant.
That's so nice. She actually just had the baby. I saw on her Instagram.
Oh, cute.
Julian. She had a boy.
He said he's homesick and alone. Hello?
Okay. But the thing is, like, you're all the way not alone.
Hello? He is a bit self-centered, this man. Because well, first of all, he loves a good cry. Second of all,
loves to cry.
He makes it like he got torn from his family by the government.
Right.
And can never see them again.
Here's what I don't understand, right?
Mhm.
Armando's parents' family lives
Mhm.
4 hours from
4
where they
hours
are.
away.
Kenny comes from Florida, which is
Right.
probably like a 4-hour flight
Sure.
away.
Not less probably.
So
Yeah.
why you're right, probably like a 2-hour flight. So
Mhm.
why couldn't they move to Florida? They'd be closer.
I don't know. I said, and this is another thing. It's like, why? But Armando wanted to live in Mexico because he didn't want to take Hannah away from his family. But at the same time, like he did.
But that's what I don't understand. You took her 4 hours away.
Yeah. Well, also, why didn't Armando teach Hannah English? Because he speaks English like almost as his second first language.
I was gonna say it seems like English is almost like his first language.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Because he grew up in the States.
Yes.
All right. So they have to go to the laundromat. The washer doesn't work. And he has a big secret. Kenny has a big secret.
Oh, what's the secret?
All right. The secret is that he is homesick. But honestly, how would Armando know? How would he know? Maybe like it's not like Kenny ever cries.
Right. No, he never cries. He's
really
very good at holding his emotions.
He really keeps his emotions to himself.
Yeah.
How would he know? Like the constant crying, the screaming.
Yeah. The wailing in the night.
And then Armando wonders if he would want to go home and cancel the wedding.
But he doesn't want to.
And he doesn't want Kenny's family not to like him. And Armando's like, I just didn't know he felt like this.
Okay. So it's like, I get it. He doesn't want to feel guilty. Armando like kind of feels guilty about it. But like, and of course, Kenny's going to feel homesick. But nothing's happening here. Seriously.
Okay, so now can we move back to Florida?
Right. Now that you know how I feel.
Can we do that?
Maybe they will.
And then we could also like come to the compound a lot.
Right. You can come once a month. You can go visit.
Go to the compound.
Also,
yeah.
No, Ellie and Victor.
Loved it, but hated it at the same time because I missed them.
Me too. That's the thing. Like I missed them a little bit.
I missed them.
I did. I missed them. Next week, I'm sure they'll be on and we'll see more about Providencia.
Ooh, Providencia. We'll see more about power drillsias.
I was watching it with my mom and she's like, Providencia, what's that? What's Colombia? She had me looking up
maps. What's Colombia?
No, but like, oh, this is off of Colombia. She's
like, what's Canada?
Right. And she's like, where's this? What's Saint Andre? What's this? Isn't that
You're like,
cheese?
that's my favorite cheese.
Yeah. And I'm like, it is actually my favorite cheese. I just want a hunk of it.
You're such a hunk, Noelle.
I am. I'm a big hunk.
We're both big hunks, but you know what?
What?
If you feel the same way, make sure you give us a 5-star rating, an amazing review on whatever platform you listen to us on. We need some more reviews, guys, because you're listening. We have millions of listeners and not millions of reviews.
No, we need millions, but like niceties.
Yeah. 5-star rating, amazing review. Yeah. Tell us what you love about us. We love you. Patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast. And follow us at 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. And you can follow me at Trixie2Zini on Instagram and Twitter, and Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram and Twitter. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you love us. We love you.
We love you all the way, guys.
All the way.
Join the Facebook group.
Bye.
Bye.